In the dim glow of his apartment, Mark stares intently at his laptop screen, his face illuminated by its cold light. The headline blares, "The Psychology of Being Too Available. Why It Kills Attraction." Each word a stark accusation. He winces, the digital words cutting deep, a silent acknowledgement of a painful truth. His expression shifts, a mix of recognition and regret swirling in his eyes as he confronts the headline's harsh reality. The weight of the words settles upon him, a heavy realization hanging in the air of his small apartment. In the confines of his apartment, Mark's face is etched with frustration and self-reproach, a storm brewing beneath the surface. His eyes reflect a deep inner conflict, haunted by recent rejections. The weight of disappointment is palpable as he runs a hand through his disheveled hair. Each strand seems to echo the burden of unfulfilled dreams. His expression shifts, the lines of his face deepening with each passing moment of introspection. The apartment fades into a blurry background, the focus tightening on Mark's moment of painful reckoning. Bathed in the coffee shop's warm glow, Mark and Sarah share a moment of laughter, their eyes reflecting pure joy. A visible spark ignites between them, an unspoken connection drawing their souls closer. They lean in, their faces illuminated by shared dreams and hushed aspirations. The air vibrates with unspoken possibilities, an electric current of potential love. Their connection deepens, promising a journey filled with shared laughter and whispered secrets. In the warm, inviting glow of a bustling coffee shop, Sarah's smile radiates across the table at Mark. A symphony of gentle chatter and clinking mugs fills the air, creating a cozy backdrop for their intimate conversation. Leaning forward, Mark is completely absorbed, his eyes reflecting the sincerity in Sarah's expression. "I've never met anyone who understands me like you do," Sarah confesses, her words hanging in the air between them. Mark beams, a wave of validation washing over him as he basks in her heartfelt words. His heart swells, gratitude and affection blossoming in the shared space of the coffee shop. Weeks earlier, inside Mark's apartment, an unspoken tension hangs heavy in the air. Mark and Sarah sit on the couch, the space between them charged with unease. Sarah's eyes dart nervously around the room, avoiding Mark's gaze. Her distant demeanor hints at a growing emotional chasm between them. The once cozy apartment now feels like a battleground of unspoken words and hidden feelings. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows play across the walls as Mark stands awkwardly, his hands buried deep in his pockets. Sarah's voice hangs in the air, heavy with unspoken words. "I just need some space, Mark." Mark nods slowly, trying to mask his true feelings. "Okay." A flicker of fear betrays his attempt to appear understanding, a silent plea in his eyes. The unspoken tension fills the room, a fragile moment threatening to shatter the quiet facade. Inside his quiet apartment, Mark stares intensely at his phone, a storm of anticipation brewing behind his eyes. His thumb hovers over the screen, paralyzed by the unnerving silence that follows each unanswered call. Text after text vanishes into the digital void, each message a desperate plea into the darkness. The echoes of unanswered calls fill the room, each ring a deafening reminder of Sarah's absence. His face is illuminated by the cold light of the screen, mirroring the growing despair within him. Mark's apartment is quiet, still. The sudden slam of a laptop shatters the silence, the sound resonating with contained frustration. He's back in the present, but the past clings to him. Memories of Sarah linger, vivid and inescapable. Inside Mark's apartment, the distant city lights blur, reflecting in unseen tears. Mark moves towards the window, his figure framed by the night. A sense of profound solitude permeates the room as he gazes out. He feels utterly lost, a solitary figure against the vast urban backdrop. The city's glow does little to penetrate the darkness enveloping him. High above the city street, Mark's silhouette is framed against the night sky, an observer of a world from which he feels estranged. Below, bathed in the warm glow of streetlights, a couple laughs, their carefree joy a stark contrast to Mark's solitude. Their easy connection is a painful reminder of what he lacks, each shared smile a poignant echo in the night. Mark's gaze lingers, a mix of longing and resignation etched on his face as he watches their intimate moment unfold. The laughter of the couple fades into the ambient noise of the city, leaving Mark alone with his thoughts in the darkness. Inside his modest apartment, Mark's expression hardens, a storm of inner conflict brewing within. His hands clench into fists, knuckles white, as resolve begins to solidify in his eyes. A surge of determination washes over him, a silent promise etched onto his face. He understands the need for change, a pivotal moment hanging heavy in the air. Mark's thumb dances across the screen as he searches for Sarah's number, a storm of indecision brewing within him. His finger hovers, a silent battle waged between longing and resolve. A decisive swipe seals their fate, the digital connection severed with finality. The weight of his choice settles upon him as he stares blankly at the now empty contact list. Dim light barely pierces through the blinds, casting dancing shadows across the walls of Mark's silent apartment. Dust motes swirl in the air, illuminated by weak rays of sunlight, as if holding forgotten memories. Mark stands alone, his figure stark against the gloom, determination hardening his features. His shoulders are squared, bearing the weight of past failures and the promise of future resolve. A decisive declaration echoes in the dim room. No more chasing. Mark surveys his apartment, a sense of detachment washing over him as he takes in the familiar yet foreign surroundings. Dust motes dance in the faint light, highlighting the neglect etched into every corner of the once-loved space. A forgotten plant droops sadly on the windowsill, mirroring the wilting state of his own spirit. His gaze lingers on a stack of unopened mail, each envelope a silent testament to opportunities missed and connections severed. A profound realization dawns within him. I realize how much I've neglected my own life. In the corner of his apartment, untouched for months, Mark spots his forgotten guitar. He hesitates for a moment, a flicker of curiosity in his eyes. Drawn by an invisible force, he moves towards the instrument. His fingers gently caress the dusty strings as he lifts the guitar. A long dormant memory stirs within him as he cradles the guitar. A spark of inspiration ignites, chasing away the shadows of neglect. Mark sits at the piano, his posture suggesting a mix of anticipation and hesitation. His fingers, initially awkward, hover above the ivory keys, struggling to find their rhythm. A hesitant note sounds, followed by another, as Mark's muscle memory slowly awakens. Gradually, the clumsiness fades, replaced by a growing confidence as the melody begins to emerge. The room fills with music, notes dancing and swirling in the air, a familiar and comforting tune. The piano sings under Mark's touch, a testament to his rekindled passion. In rapid succession, images flash across the screen, each a testament to Mark's relentless journey. Mark's hands, calloused but determined, grip the worn leather of boxing gloves as sweat glistens on his brow. Books overflow from shelves as Mark pores over texts, the fire of knowledge burning in his eyes. The rhythm of the city fades as Mark meditates, finding stillness amidst chaos. A brush dances across the canvas, each stroke a step further on his path to self-discovery. Mark stands tall, the embodiment of his transformation, a beacon of unwavering strength. A rapid montage begins, a whirlwind of moments that define Mark's existence. Each scene flashes by, fragments of experience shaping his path of self-discovery. Mark is on a journey of self-discovery, echoes a narration, weaving through the evolving tapestry of his life. The quick cuts accelerate, mirroring the relentless pace of growth and change. In the dim light of his apartment, Mark gazes into the mirror, his expression a mask of practiced confidence. He sees a reflection of strength staring back, a man sculpted by resolve. His eyes gleam with self-assurance, projecting an image of unwavering capability. Each line on his face tells a story of battles fought and victories won, etched in the mirror's surface. The man in the mirror exudes an aura of control, a master of his own destiny. Mark allows himself a fleeting smile, a silent acknowledgement of the power he commands. Sunlight streams into Mark's apartment, illuminating dancing dust motes and filling the room with a sense of tranquil anticipation. Mark stands tall, a serene smile playing on his lips as he centers himself in the light. A wave of calm washes over him as he prepares to speak, his eyes reflecting newfound confidence. With unwavering resolve, Mark affirms to himself, I am enough. Bathed in the warm sunlight, Mark ambles through the park, relishing the fresh air. A figure emerges in the distance. A woman seated on a park bench, deeply engrossed in a book. Her silhouette is framed by the verdant trees and dappled sunlight, creating a serene tableau. Lost in her literary world, she remains oblivious to the world around her. Mark pauses, a gentle smile gracing his lips as he observes the tranquil scene before him. In the bustling park, Mark pauses, a shadow of hesitation flickering across his face before resolve hardens his features. With newfound determination, he strides forward, his steps echoing his purpose. A confident and relaxed demeanor settles over him as he approaches. He prepares to introduce himself, ready to alter the course of destiny. Bathed in the golden afternoon sun, Mark and Emily share a park bench, their laughter echoing softly in the tranquil air. Animated expressions flicker across their faces as they delve into stories, a palpable connection sparking between them. Easy smiles and relaxed postures reveal a comfortable intimacy, a silent testament to their blossoming bond. The warmth of the sun mirrors the warmth of their burgeoning affection, painting a scene of serene connection. Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting the park path in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Emily and Mark stand face to face, their figures framed by the vibrant greenery of the park. A comfortable silence stretches between them, filled with unspoken feelings and quiet anticipation. I've really enjoyed talking to you, Mark, Emily says, her voice soft against the backdrop of nature's sounds. Mark's eyes light up, a genuine smile spreading across his face as he absorbs her words. His smile deepens, reflecting the warmth of the day and the sincerity of his unspoken feelings. Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting the park path in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A soft breeze whispers through the leaves as Mark and Emily stand together, wrapped in a comfortable quiet. Mark breaks the silence, a hopeful note in his voice. Me too, Emily. Maybe we could do this again sometime? Emily's eyes sparkle with unspoken agreement, a silent promise hanging in the air. She nods, her expression radiant with a mixture of happiness and anticipation. The gentle rustling of leaves seems to applaud their budding connection, sealing the moment in nature's embrace. Bathed in the warm afternoon sun, Mark and Emily stand face to face in the park, their figures casting elongated shadows on the grass. An unspoken excitement hangs in the air as they exchange numbers, a subtle dance of anticipation unfolding between them. A fleeting touch their fingers brush, sending a silent spark of possibility through their expectant eyes. The potential of a new beginning shines brightly in their smiles, a promising start amidst the serene park setting. In the warm glow of his apartment, Mark stares at Emily's number on his phone, a faint smile playing on his lips. The light from the screen illuminates his face, reflecting a newfound calm. A moment of quiet introspection washes over him, a stark contrast to past turmoil. I don't feel the same desperation that used to consume me, Mark thinks, the words echoing his inner peace. The phone remains untouched in his hand, a symbol of his evolving emotions and self-discovery. Mark sits alone in his Spartan but cozy apartment, a haven of quiet contemplation. Books stand guard along one wall, silent witnesses to countless stories. A worn guitar leans against another wall, a testament to passions pursued and melodies yet to be discovered. He inhales deeply, a flicker of resolve igniting in his eyes, casting aside shadows of doubt. Mark knows that he's not defined by his relationships. A voice echoes in the stillness, but by who he is as a person. The narration emphasizes, affirming his journey of self-discovery. Inside his cozy apartment, Mark cradles his guitar, his touch gentle and reverent. His fingers dance across the fretboard, bringing the instrument to life with newfound joy. A melody spills forth, each note resonating with the lightness in Mark's heart. The music fills the room, a tangible expression of his innermost self. The flowing melody tells a wordless story of liberation and heartfelt emotion. Under the cloak of night, Mark strides along the city street, his silhouette sharply defined against the ambient glow. His head is held high, a beacon of newfound purpose illuminating his features. Gone is the haunted look of a man pursued by shadows. Now, he exudes the confidence of one who commands his destiny, each step resonating with resolve. Mark is no longer chasing shadows, but creating his own light, painting the darkness with his ambition. Inside the bustling coffee shop, Mark sits absorbed, his pencil dancing across the pages of his notebook. The cheerful chime of the bell announces a new arrival, cutting through the cafe's hum. Emily steps into the warm light, her presence immediately noticeable. Mark's head lifts, and his face is instantly illuminated by a genuine, bright smile. His eyes meet Emily's, the sketch forgotten as his attention focuses solely on her. The world around Mark fades. Emily becomes the sole focus of his joyful regard. The rich aroma of roasted coffee swirls in the air as Emily approaches Mark's table, a haven amidst the cafe's gentle bustle. Tendrils of steam rise lazily from mugs, each a silent testament to stories shared and moments savored. Emily's expression is a mix of uncertainty and anticipation as she speaks. "Hey, I wasn't sure if you were still free today." Mark's eyes light up with genuine warmth and eagerness. A reassuring smile spreads across Mark's face as he responds, "Wouldn't miss it." With a welcoming gesture, Mark invites her to share the space. "Grab a seat." The coffee shop buzzes with soft chatter and the gentle clinking of cups, a symphony of everyday life. Leaning in close, they become absorbed in each other's stories, their expressions animated and lively. Laughter rings out, pure and unreserved, filling the space between them with warmth. A palpable sense of ease settles in, a comfortable rhythm guiding their interaction. No forced smiles or awkward silences mar the scene. Only the unfolding of a genuine connection. In the grand art gallery, Mark and Emily stand silently before an abstract painting, its colors alive and swirling. Light floods from the skylight above, bathing the artwork in a radiant glow. Emily's brow furrows slightly as she contemplates the canvas. "What do you think it means?" Mark's gaze softens, a gentle smile playing on his lips as he watches her. "I think it means whatever you want it to mean," he responds, his voice a quiet reassurance in the echoing hall. Inside the hushed art gallery, Emily stands before a canvas, her silhouette framed by the soft, diffused light. Her head tilts slightly, a silent question posed to the artwork before her. A genuine smile blossoms on her lips, hinting at a shared understanding. Turning to the man beside her, her eyes sparkle with appreciation. "You always have such an interesting way of looking at things," she says, her voice soft yet filled with admiration. Under a sky washed with sunlight, Mark and Emily stroll hand in hand along a winding park path. They approach a tranquil pond, its surface mirroring the heavens above. Ducks glide serenely across the water, their passage marked by gentle, spreading ripples. The scene radiates a peacefulness, enveloping Mark and Emily in its calm embrace. Sunlight dapples through the canopy above as Emily and Mark walk along the winding path, the air alive with the rustling whisper of leaves. They halt, turning to face each other, a gentle breeze catching strands of hair across their faces. Emily's soft smile meets his gaze as she confesses, "I've really enjoyed getting to know you, Mark." Mark's eyes reflect the sunlight as he responds, his voice full of admiration. "Me too, Emily. You're amazing." Bathed in the soft glow of the monitor, Mark hunches over his keyboard, fingers flying across the keys. Melodies and harmonies fill the room as he loses himself in the music. A half-empty coffee mug sits beside him, a testament to the long hours fueled by passion. Scattered sheets of paper, filled with lyrics and musical notations, surround him like a creative storm. Joy shines in his eyes, a reflection of the profound emotions Emily inspires within him. Mark sits on the edge of his bed, guitar in hand, a thoughtful expression clouding his features. He strums a few chords, the music momentarily filling the room before fading into silence as he becomes lost in thought. Closing his eyes, he seems to gather himself, a soft breath escaping his lips. His fingers find the strings again, and a gentle melody begins to emerge, his voice soft and tender. The music flows effortlessly from him, filling the apartment with a sense of quiet emotion. In the recording studio, sweat glistens on Mark's brow as he stands before the imposing microphone. His knuckles are white as he clutches the lyric sheet, every nerve on high alert. He takes a deep, fortifying breath, a silent nod given to the sound engineer beyond the glass. The music swells, filling the space as he closes his eyes, ready to unleash. He pours every ounce of his being into the song, his entire essence captured in each note. Under the intense studio lights, Mark stands poised at the microphone, a sheen of sweat visible on his brow. A subtle smile graces his lips as he steals a glance toward the control room, seeking approval and connection. His anticipation hangs in the air, a silent question awaiting a response. From the control room, the producer's voice breaks through the speakers, a beacon of encouragement. "That was great, Mark," the voice booms, filling the studio with affirmation. "You've really got something special here," the producer declares, solidifying Mark's confidence and igniting his passion. Under the warm spotlight, Mark's guitar sings its final notes, his voice filling the cozy coffee shop. The last chord fades, replaced by a wave of enthusiastic applause from the captivated audience. Faces glow with appreciation, their smiles reflecting the joy Mark's music has brought. Amidst the crowd, Emily sits near the front, her eyes fixed on Mark, a radiant smile illuminating her face. Her expression mirrors a deep admiration and affection for the performer on stage. The energy of the room pulsates with the shared experience of music and connection. Inside the bustling coffee shop, the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee hangs in the air. With eyes sparkling with excitement, Emily navigates through the tables, her focus solely on Mark. The cafe buzzes with indistinct chatter and the gentle clinking of mugs, a symphony of urban life. Emily's voice rings out, filled with pride. "That was incredible, Mark. I'm so proud of you." Bathed in the warm glow of sunlight, Mark and Emily meet amidst the comforting aroma and gentle clamor of the coffee shop. A brief, yet heartfelt embrace passes between them, sealing a moment of genuine connection. Mark's eyes reflect sincere gratitude as he speaks, his voice a soft reassurance in the lively setting. "Thanks, Emily. It means a lot to me that you're here," he says, the weight of his words hanging in the air. Sunlight floods Mark's small apartment, illuminating a landscape of empty pizza boxes and energy drink cans. Mark is hunched over his laptop, fingers dancing across the keyboard in a frenzy of coding. He stops abruptly, his eyes widening in disbelief as he stares at the screen. A slow smile spreads across his face as a voice declares, "It's a contract from a record label." Inside his apartment, Mark's energy fills the room as he paces, a phone glued to his ear. His face is lit up by a wide, unrestrained grin, a clear sign of elation. "I can't believe it, Emily," he exclaims, hardly able to contain his excitement. His voice is filled with disbelief and joy as he continues, "This is a dream come true." The apartment seems to vibrate with his overwhelming sense of accomplishment and happiness. Sunlight floods Mark's humble apartment, illuminating a scene of scattered papers and discarded pizza boxes. Amidst the disarray, Emily's eyes sparkle with uncontainable pride as she gazes upon Mark. Her face radiates pure joy and admiration. "I knew you could do it, Mark," Emily exclaims, her voice filled with genuine excitement. Her words resonate with heartfelt conviction, celebrating his accomplishment. "You're so talented," she adds, her affirmation hanging in the sunlit air. Months later, Mark stands in the heart of a creative storm, a recording studio strewn with instruments and scattered lyrics. Headphones on, eyes closed, he pours raw emotion into the microphone, his voice echoing with newfound passion. His brow furrows with intense concentration, each note a testament to his dedication and burning desire. Between takes, a fleeting smile graces his lips, a glimpse of the joy he finds in this chaotic symphony. He's not just singing, he's living his dream, breathing life into every lyric and chord. Emily steps into the recording studio, a sanctuary filled with the tools of music. Sound equipment and instruments stand ready, promising a symphony of emotions about to unfold. She moves closer, her smile radiating warmth and unwavering support. Her eyes sparkle with genuine affection and encouragement. Her voice soft, yet resolute, she declares, "I'm here to support you." A united front against the world, she affirms, "We're a team." Under the night sky, The concert venue pulses with life, a beacon of light and sound against the darkness. Mark stands center stage, a silhouette against the vibrant, pulsating lights. His fingers fly across the guitar strings, coaxing out notes that soar through the air, each chord a spark in the electric atmosphere. The crowd is a sea of faces, each one lit by the ecstasy of the music and the dizzying dance of the lights. A wave of sound erupts from the audience, a tidal surge of pure, unadulterated joy. Bathed in the adoration of thousands, Mark is the star, and this electrifying moment belongs entirely to him. Amidst the pulsating energy of the concert venue, Emily watches from the stage's edge, her gaze fixed on the performer. Her eyes sparkle with a deep, unwavering admiration, reflecting the stage lights. A soft, adoring smile graces her lips as the music swells around her. She stands as a silent sentinel of support, completely absorbed in the performance. In this moment, she is his biggest fan, her heart resonating with every note. Amidst lingering echoes of thunderous applause, Mark and Emily share a tight embrace backstage. The air vibrates with excitement, a palpable buzz mingling with the sharp scent of hairspray. Emily's eyes sparkle with admiration as she looks up at Mark. "You were amazing, Mark," she exclaims, her voice filled with genuine awe. A triumphant grin spreads across Mark's face, illuminated by the glow of the stage lights. Backstage, Mark's eyes shine with heartfelt gratitude as he stands close to Emily. He gently draws her nearer, their faces only inches apart, sharing a moment of pure, unadulterated triumph. The air crackles with unspoken emotions. His voice, thick with sincerity, breaks the silence. "I couldn't have done it without you, Emily." His gaze intensifies as he confesses, "You're my inspiration." Years later, sunlight floods Mark's apartment, illuminating the joyful chaos of family life. Dust motes dance in the golden light, highlighting the comfortable wear of the living room. Mark and Emily sit close on the couch, a peaceful silence weaving through the room. Children of all ages scatter around them, lost in play and the quiet absorption of reading. Mark smiles, his arm a gentle embrace around Emily, a silent promise of enduring love. Inside Mark's apartment, a tender moment unfolds as Mark's gaze lingers on Emily. His eyes, filled with profound affection, mirror the depth of his emotions. With heartfelt sincerity, Mark expresses, "I'm so grateful to have you in my life, Emily." The weight of his words hangs in the air, binding them closer in a shared moment of vulnerability and love. In Mark's apartment, unspoken emotions hang heavy in the air. Mark and Emily sit close together on the sofa, their bodies almost touching. Their hands are clasped tightly, a silent language passing between them. Emily's eyes shine with affection as she looks at Mark. "Me too, Mark. You're my best friend, my soulmate," she whispers, her voice filled with emotion. Sunlight floods Mark's apartment, illuminating the gentle dance of dust motes in the air. A cozy space, filled with the silent stories of books and cherished mementos, reflects a life well lived. A soft smile graces Mark's lips, hinting at a journey marked by profound transformation. His gaze sweeps across the room, each object a testament to his evolution. From the depths of romantic despair, he has emerged into the light of self-discovery. The apartment radiates warmth, a sanctuary found after a long and winding path to true love. Mark's apartment is a sanctuary of self-discovery, where the pursuit of authenticity begins. The realization dawns. True attraction lies not in availability, but in unwavering self-expression. The air crackles with the energy of newfound confidence. Mark embraces his genuine self, shedding the mask of expectation. A quiet revolution unfolds within the confines of his living space. The journey towards genuine connection begins with the courage to be true. Sunlight floods Mark's apartment, igniting the dust motes into a dance of light and shadow. A newfound serenity washes over Mark's face, replacing the anxiety that once clouded his eyes. The air in the room seems lighter, filled with a palpable sense of peace and self-acceptance. His gaze is steady, reflecting an inner strength that radiates outward, transforming his presence. A subtle smile plays on his lips, hinting at the profound shift within him. He's learned that self-love and self-respect are the most attractive qualities of all, a voice whispers, affirming the transformation. In the golden sunlight, Mark and Emily walk hand in hand through the vibrant park. The joyful laughter of their children rings through the air, a sweet melody to their ears as they play in the distance. Bathed in the warmth of the sun, they are the picture of familial bliss, a perfect, serene moment amidst the lively chaos of the park, their bond unshakable. In the park, Mark's smile radiates pure, heartwarming joy, a beacon of newfound happiness. He closes his eyes, surrendering to the gentle caress of the breeze. A moment of serene bliss etched on his face. Profound gratitude washes over him as he embraces this moment of profound peace. He has found his gravity, an anchor of belonging and purpose grounding him to the earth. Sunlight dapples through the leaves in the park, casting a warm glow on the path ahead. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, carrying the scent of blooming flowers. The air is filled with a quiet sense of reflection, a moment of pause in the everyday. There is a realization that the pursuit of self-improvement stretches out an endless horizon. Each step forward is a deliberate choice, a commitment to growth amidst the tranquility. The journey, though unending, is inherently worthwhile, a path to be embraced with open arms. In the quiet of his apartment, the desk lamp casts a pool of warm light around Mark as he leans over a worn, leather-bound journal. His brow is furrowed in deep concentration, reflecting the intensity of his thoughts as he meticulously records each word. The pen dances across the aged paper, each stroke a testament to his experiences and reflections. He pauses, the scratching of pen on paper ceasing as a moment of contemplation washes over him. A faint smile touches his lips, a subtle acknowledgement of the journey he has undertaken and the wisdom he has gained. His gaze softens as he considers the potential impact of his words, hoping his journey might serve as a guiding light for others. In his apartment, Mark's expression is soft, yet his eyes gleam with a hopeful light. A quiet anticipation fills the room as he reflects on the power of storytelling. His smile deepens, reflecting a profound desire to connect with others through his narrative. The air is thick with unspoken dreams as he contemplates the impact of his words. He seeks to inspire others, hoping his story will ignite a spark of courage in their hearts. Mark envisions a world where individuals break free from their limiting beliefs, empowered to create a life they truly love. Sunlight streams into Mark's apartment, illuminating the quiet solitude and dancing dust motes. The soft light fills the room as narration reflects on the human condition. He knows that everyone has the potential to find their own gravity and attract the love and happiness they deserve. Hope lingers in the air. As tangible as the sunbeams, a sense of optimistic promise fills the otherwise empty room. In the quiet of his apartment, Mark gently closes his journal, the soft thud echoing his inner peace. A faint smile plays on his lips, reflecting a journey of introspection and growth. His eyes, filled with newfound clarity, hint at the profound lessons he has embraced. The room is bathed in a soft, contemplative light, enhancing the sense of personal triumph. He seems to savor the moment, a silent acknowledgement of the person he has become. The air is still, carrying the weight of unspoken gratitude and quiet satisfaction. Under the cloak of night, Mark strides down the city street, his posture radiating newfound confidence. His head is held high, a silent testament to the love and gratitude swelling within him. Each step echoes with the weight of his character, a man defined by substance and resolve. The city lights reflect in his eyes, mirroring the bright future he now envisions. He walks with purpose, a silhouette against the urban landscape, embodying strength and inner peace. The city street stretches out, a canvas ready for a new dawn. No longer chasing shadows, he strides forward with purpose. He creates his own light, a beacon cutting through the urban landscape. His light illuminates the path, guiding others to follow in his footsteps. Inside the bustling coffee shop, a young man sits alone, completely absorbed in the gravity game. His eyes race across the pages, each word pulling him deeper into Mark's narrative. A subtle shift in his expression hints at a burgeoning idea, a spark of inspiration igniting within. The coffee shop fades into background noise as Mark's words resonate deeply, stirring his imagination. Lost in thought, the young man's mind takes flight, propelled by the gravity of Mark's game. In a quiet corner of the coffee shop, a young man closes his book, the sound barely audible. His eyes, once clouded with doubt, now shine with a newfound sense of hope. A wave of determination washes over his face, erasing the lines of past failures. He clenches his fist, a silent vow made in the bustling cafe. His lips move slightly as he whispers his conviction into the air. "I know I can change my life," he thinks, the words resonating with newfound resolve. A young man strides confidently through the park, his head held high, radiating an aura of hope. Sunlight dapples through the trees, illuminating his path as he seeks his own gravity in the world. Each step is filled with anticipation, a journey of self-discovery unfolding in the tranquil park. The world stretches out before him, full of promise and the thrill of finding his place. Under the open sky of the park, a hopeful expression dawns. A genuine smile spreads, promising a journey ahead, filled with hope and anticipation. A soft voice seems to echo, "I know that the journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it." With newfound resolve, a declaration rings clear. "I am ready to create a life I love." The city stands bathed in the fading light of sunset, its towers reaching towards a sky ablaze with color. Long shadows stretch and dance across the streets as the sun dips below the horizon. Buildings transform into dark silhouettes against the vibrant canvas of orange, pink, and purple. A sense of hope and possibility hangs in the air, promising transformation with the coming night. The cityscape breathes, poised on the edge of change, bathed in the fleeting, fiery glow. The city sprawls beneath Mark's window, a galaxy of lights twinkling in the night. Bathed in the soft glow, Mark sits motionless, a picture of tranquility. His gaze is distant, lost in contemplation as he reflects on his actions. A serene expression settles on his face, a mask of quiet understanding. The weight of the city seems to lift from his shoulders as peace washes over him. In the stillness of the night, Mark finds solace, knowing he has made a difference. Inside his apartment, Mark's eyes light up with a soft smile and a hint of resolve. A quiet moment of determination settles over him, a silent promise forming in the air. He seems ready to face whatever comes next, his spirit ignited. Mark focuses, steeling himself for the challenges ahead. His words, a quiet declaration of intent, echo in the room. The gravity game is worth playing. The room seems to hold its breath, anticipating the unfolding drama.